Hey y'all, I didn't put a video out yesterday. Forgot about what was happening outside of, posting videos. I had something going on, and I didn't have time. But I'm on today, and I just witnessed on live Fox News, which it was at work. I was watching it, and I see that the Senate passed a vote not to have any witnesses, which is rightfully it's the right thing to do, because obviously in the House trial, no representation for Trump, no witnesses for Trump. They get to the Senate and they want the Senate to do their job and call witnesses. So whatever. They can call it a sham trial. They can say that it's illegitimate, but so is the impeachment. So in fact, we just wasted millions of taxpayers' money. Also dividing the country even more. And then you've heard a lot of people, futures are, probably their campaigns by doing all this. Not to say that I would think that Elizabeth Warren or Joe Biden or even Bernie Sanders would be doing that much better, but I think this has a lasting effect on the on their side of the aisle, because it was just an attempt to get rid of Trump solely because they don't like the man and and the policies that he's implementing are working. See, the problem is the government wants to do as little as possible for the American people, but they want to do something, but they just want to do a little bit. Just give them things in increment so that they come back for more, asking for more, so they can get more tax dollars from you, and then they can fill their constituents or their lobbyists' pockets. And this is part of draining the swamp, is that all these senators and House representatives have their pockets lined by special interest groups, lobbyists, high donor constituents at home who want to push, their agenda, and they send these representatives to Congress to change the look and feel of America. And it just happened that Donald Trump, an outsider who doesn't go along with this plan, who thinks about the American people first, thinks about their interest first before he thinks about deep pockets. And anybody can say anything. Anybody can say, "Oh yeah, he's a crook. He's still dishonest. He's lining his pockets. He's getting." Look, first thing first. The man takes no salary, has it, and every quarter that he gets his salary, he donates it to a cause. And in the last 3 years, some of the places that money on, it was really needed. And no one, of course, the media doesn't cover this. They always just cover that if a group stays at his hotels and, and it was for political reason, how he's benefiting from it. And he gave up all his interest. This man, I just simply put it like this. He is a billionaire. So he does not need to deceive the American people to line his pockets or to make more money. He is a billionaire, and he takes no salary. He's doing this because he cares about you, and he loves his country. He doesn't do this for any gain monetarily for any of his properties or his holdings. He doesn't do it for that, because he can do that on a beach, hanging out with Melania. I mean, he doesn't need this. He doesn't need all of this. And the Obamas and the Clintons still get a salary, still get money every year because they were presidents. And they still take it. And these are people who are reaching. I mean, the Obamas are worth over $100 million. The Clintons are well over 100, and they still take that money. So it goes to show you the difference. You know, character means a lot. Now, I can see how people can go crazy when you look at this, and you hate Trump, and he gets up there and he's, a little boisterous. He's sometimes silly, childish. He just comes across sometimes like a buffoon, and he makes things grandiose. Take something small, he makes it bigger than it really is, and say all that. I don't care. None of that bothers me. What bothers me is policies. Policies. That's what matters. And the policies that you're implementing are working, and they're better, making it better for us here in America. And forget about the world. Let's worry about here in America, okay? Let's worry about our people first. We can't be worried about what's going on in the rest of the world. That's why I'm against sending troops here and there. Just bring them all home. Put them to work here. So that's where I'm going to leave this. I'm going to, let you think about it, make comments if you feel like sharing your viewpoint on it. I'm happy that they voted not to have any witnesses, because they'll just drag out anybody, and this thing could go on for weeks, and maybe it could end by Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully they get this done tomorrow night. I mean, if they wanted to, just vote to acquit, and let's get to the business of America. They're saying, I don't think they're going to work with this guy. They're not going to work with Trump, and Trump is not going to work with them. So I was saying that the next 8 months until the election, we got to get the House back. We got to keep the Senate and get the House back. So vote red. Keep voting red. I mean, we lost so many seats in 2018, and I don't know what happened there. It was this amazing turn of events, but I mean, if you really love your country, come November 3rd, make sure you're voting these lifelong politicians out. Let's get some fresh blood in. Peace.